Amandine,
Expected.
read all of it again.
The best way to criticize others is by doing what you expected them to do.
Okay. That is what we are going to be talking about this morning. The best way to criticize others is by doing what you expected them to do. Or, the best way to criticize others for doing something or for acting a certain way is by acting the way you wanted them to act. Now, we are going to start to try to understand some of the words. I think that the only difficult word that can make us not to understand clearly what we are talking about is the word criticize. Who will tell us what criticize means? When we say you criticize somebody, to criticize someone, what does it mean? To criticize somebody. Never. What type of things? It's not just to say things about somebody, but to say certain type of things about somebody. Criticize. To criticize somebody, what does it mean? And to judge somebody, is that all? It's not enough only judging somebody. No. Yes? To? When you use that word blasphemy, it's a bit difficult for me because it's making the thing more complicated. What does it mean to blaspheme? Good. To say something negative about somebody. What is it? Who understands? To criticize somebody, what does it mean? Yes? To underlook or minimize somebody. Okay. What else? To criticize. What does it mean to bear false witness? That is not, it is bearing false witness, but not criticism as such. Yes? Pressurize somebody. Yes, it's true that when you criticize somebody, you apply some pressure on them, but it's not actually that only. Good. You say negative things about someone because you have done something that is not okay, according to you. As you were saying, is judging. But judging and saying that someone has done something wrong, and saying that someone has done something wrong some of the time, always insisting on that. That is what it means to criticize somebody. It's not bad to criticize somebody anyway. It's a good thing because it helps people to grow. It helps people to discover what is wrong with them. It helps people to know also what they are capable of doing and to what extent they can do what they are doing. But you are disturbing me. And those boys who are sleeping, if you don't want to pay attention, you can go out. Because it's still morning. And I don't know why you could be sleeping now. Sit up. Everybody sit up. Okay. I am saying that the best way to criticize others is by doing what you expected them to do. And as we have seen, criticizing means we are seeing what people have done that is not okay, that is not right, and we keep insisting on that. You keep reminding them and other people about the wrong things that someone has done. It is not a bad thing to tell someone what he or she has done wrong. But how do you say it? And the best way to say it is by acting in that same way. Let us take a simple example. in the way you expected the person to act. A simple example. You come here and you say that somebody has not cleaned the classroom. It is not enough for you to tell the person that the person has not cleaned the classroom. But it is better to say, and also to clean the classroom when it is your turn to clean the classroom. Do you get what I'm saying? The same thing. When we are supposed to go for something on time, and then someone goes late, and you keep talking about the person going late, is by you making sure that all the time when you have the opportunity and when you are supposed to be somewhere earlier, that you go early. That you have your dormitory or your classroom and that you have to clean or you have to do some work. And someone does it and you think that the person has not done it well, the best way for you to criticize the person is by doing it the way you expected the person to do. By making sure that you clean it well, by making sure that you do whatever thing that you are supposed to do and that you think that the person has not done well, the right way, the way you expected them to do. Because there are sometimes people who do not do what they are supposed to do because they don't know what they are supposed to do. Or they don't know how they are supposed to do it. By you doing it, telling them, but doing it to show them what they are supposed to do, at that moment, you are helping them. Because, first of all, you help them to see that it's important to do. The next thing is, you help them to see how it is done. And then you help them, by your doing, to see that it is possible to do what you are expecting them to do. Or what you are expecting them to be what you are expecting others to be, that you are criticizing them for not being. In that way, you are going to help them. You are going to help them to be what they are supposed to be. What do I mean in reality is by showing the example always, each time we have the possibility of doing that. Because examples make more impact in the lives of people. It is not enough for you to tell somebody that it is good to clean the classroom when you have not seen you clean the classroom and clean it well. It is not enough to tell somebody that it is not good to give back evil for evil. That if someone does hurt you, you don't hurt the person back. You will do it better by not hurting the other person when the same thing or something similar is done to you. That is why I am insisting and saying that the best way to criticize others is by doing what you expected them to do. I don't know if there is anything you don't understand about what I've been saying. If there is anything or any questions you can ask now. Any questions? This is the moment to ask and answer them. Yes? Daisy. When they say that you are judgmental, it means that all the time you are always criticizing others, and sometimes you don't even see the things that you do. And that is maybe what we are going to be talking about next week. The capacity of us seeing our own weaknesses before the weaknesses of others. And the scripture even speaks about that. When you are judgmental, it means you always judge people very hard. You judge people and even condemn them very fast and very hard, without looking at your own self, without love, without mercy, and your judgments are not in such a way that they can help someone to grow. They are not in such a way that they can help someone to rise from where the person is to a better level. That is what it means to be judgmental. Any other question? What is that? Any other question about what we have been saying? or any other thing. Okay, if there is nothing as a question, if there is no other thing, I want somebody to tell me what he or she has understood from what we have been saying. That is the best way to criticize other people or others, is by doing what you expected them to do. I want somebody to tell us what he or she has understood from what we have been sharing. Yes, we'll start from here. Okay, besides telling the person what you have done, be able to do it well. The same way, the way you expected them to do, yes? Okay? Okay. Yeah,
That way, after criticizing people, you should also do the same things that they do correctly to show them the good examples and follow after them.
okay. Penny.
Instead of criticizing people, do what you expected them to do, and tell them somehow they are wrong.
Okay. Naya.
Instead of criticizing people, we should make sure that we can do what they have done well, and we should make sure we show them the example and how to do it.
Okay. Brian.
That when husband even someone who the person has done something that is not correct, that we should not let the person know. We should correct the person that is doing the right thing.
Okay. Yes. Anandin.
Like when we are asking someone to do something, we should be able to provide things for asking them.
Okay. Marita, I saw your hand. Okay. That you should not pay evil with evil, but you should, if you want to talk about that, if you want to help somebody about that, you should be able to act the way you want them to act. That way you will help them to act the right way next time and each time they have the possibility of doing that. As you have said, that is what is simple. That is what I'm saying. It doesn't mean it is wrong to tell people what is wrong with them or what they have done wrong. No. We have to do that. We have to do that with respect and love, but also we have to do it above all by the example we show them. The things we expect them to do, we should do them. The things we expect them to, that is what we expect them to be, we should be to them and to other people. That way they will be able to see an example. They will be able to see us showing them that it is possible, showing them that it is important to do, and showing them how that can be done. And that is what I wanted to share with you today. But as I said, this is not for you to know only. It's not enough for you to know and have in your head. It is for you to know and to act with it, to put it into practice, so that your life will be better than it has been. Your relationship with others will be better than it has been. That when you do start doing now, it becomes a habit, and with life, with time in life, you will always act that way, and you will live better, and other people will live better with you. If you criticize people by acting, by showing what they are supposed to do, by doing what they are supposed to do well, what you expected them to do, you will see that you will influence other people better. You will influence other people well. You will make them to change their ways by the way you are acting. It's important for us. And as I said, next time when I come, I will be finding out how you have put into practice this little sharing that we have done this morning. How do you show the example to others? How do you criticize others by showing them what you expected them to do, by doing what you expected them to do? I will need to hear that when next time we come. If there is no other question or any other thing, it is over for now. We are finished and we can go and do some other things. Thank you and have a nice day.